welcome everybody to the 14th episode of Subnautica Below Zero. We are back at it. We're back at it where we left off last time, and I've got some progress we can make. So before we really continue on to the construction facility, now that I know where it is, and yeah, I do know where it is. I know it's quite surprising. I did some research. I know I was kind of, on the border on whether I should do research or not, but it seemed like the correct option by the end of it. What I will do though is disconnect the modules and just take my sea truck, because my plan is we're gonna end up back here, right? We're gonna end up back at the prawn suit, back at the modules altogether. But my plan is to first create 2 items before I do anything of significance. Now these 2 items I need to create, not because I need them, because I don't think I do need them, but just because they are trophies. So the first item I need to create is a jukebox, which I know I have the blueprint for, and the second item I need to create, let me quickly check, is a cold suit. Now that I think about it, to create the cold suit, we have 2 of 3 components. The other component requires more Snow Stalker fur, so we first need to go back to our prawn suit, grab our pangling from inside one of the chests, and then continue probably to the robotics lab, get the Snow Stalker 4 that's required for the upgrade, or for the cold suit I should say, and then see how we go from there. So what I'll do is take these out. We've got spicy fruit salad, not bad at all. No, but we got the cold suit, and I think I just need the cold suit helmet, so Snow Stalker 4 and fiber mesh, beautiful. And then what I'll need is a simple, if I find it, where is it? It's further down, isn't it? Yeah, it is. A simple jukebox, which 2 titanium and a quartz, quite simple. So what I'll need to do is get myself connected, jump out real quick, and then check in our locker. So that's the architect items, which we do not need with us currently. Here we have a bunch of power cells and batteries, again not quite useful. Here is what we need, is the habitat builder. I'll pick up one more. Water, spy pangling, and pangling remote. We are low on
Vital signs
water and
stabilizing.
food, so let's use that, and then let's pick up the large filtered water. Now we do need the Snow Stalker fur, and that's really it. So I'm thinking, do I even want my sea truck to be piloted? Probably, right? Yeah. Actually, I want it for different reasons. I want it so that I can head back to my base, and whilst I'm creating all these materials and items, I can actually charge it up, because it's only a 50%, and I do have 2 spare power cells, but I'm really unsure as to how deep and how I guess extensive this cave system we're going to go down to is, because all I did was I found the entrance of that cave system that I have not explored, and then just, didn't watch any other video. But thank God that people actually have videos of like important things. I mean, I would have been fine without it, but it just would have taken a lot longer, and I don't think I want to spend that much time doing this. I have multiple things to do. I can't play games 24/7, unfortunately. So for now, we'll just slowly and casually get over to the fire robotics landing pad, and hopefully we'll be able to get our Snow Stalker fur immediately. We also need to be on the lookout for one other thing. Where are we? This is the Delta Station dock, right? Yeah. But we also want to be on the lookout for one other thing, and that is a Snow Fox blueprint fragment. Again, I don't think it's a necessary creation, but it is part of the trophies, and my final goal for this game is to have all trophies earned. And I think it would be great if my platinum is earned when I finish the game, because I've checked the trophies, and one of the trophies is just like ending the story. So I'm really hoping that I can get the platinum simultaneously as that finishing the story trophy pops. But that means we'll need to do all the miscellaneous ones, such as building a jukebox, building the cold suit, and building the snow fox. So yeah. Truthfully, I don't think it's gonna be that hard at all. I just think it might be a bit tiresome. You know, even in the first Subnautica, finding all the different upgrades and, you know, even some facilities are not necessary to find to continue the game. So, you know, it's just going to be slightly annoying just searching for all the tiny things, but we should be fine overall. I really haven't been doing that much scanning, so it makes sense as to why I might have minimal Snow Fox blueprint fragments, but it is what it is. We'll have to get through it anyway, so there's no need to really worry about it. Now I have chosen a strange pathway to go over to the robotics landing pad. Rather than going like around the land, I've decided to go all the way underneath it, where there's barely any space because there's a bunch of jellyfish. But I've chosen it now. I can't change my mind. Hoping that it ends sometime soon, because right now it doesn't seem like it. Also, I don't even know if I'm going the correct direction. Please open. Oh, this is scary. Oh shoot, okay, that's my fault there. That's just me being an absolute idiot. Don't like this though. I feel really claustrophobic in this space right now. And I don't like... Closed spaces are not really that terrifying. For some reason that really got to me. Oh damn it. There's not an opening yet? Yeah, this must be an opening there. I guess I'll just head on into the robotics land pad land thing from a different direction maybe. If I should be able to just stop here, because we don't actually want to go to the robotics area. We want to do something else, so yeah. Let's make sure we have our spy pangling and our spy pangling remote. Then let's just run through this location. And I need to remember correctly which way to go. So if we head straight ahead towards this architect artifact, we should be going correct. In the correct pathway, because there should be the bridge to our right, which you need to cross. And then I think if we stick to the right, we should be able to get straight to the Snow Stalkers, rather than wasting time with something else. I do need to keep in mind that temperature is now really important as well. And if we find any blueprint looking, you know, items, we should check them out in case it is a snow fox. So we've got a couple of things to work on currently. Shouldn't be that much of an issue, but you never know with this game. I actually do need to pick up a couple of quartz. As we know, we need to make a jukebox, which requires some quartz, so why not get it done right now? I would also like some fevered peppers, because those really maintain body heat quite well. And once we start going out into the extremely like open areas where there are barely any caves or heat sources, they're going to be really useful to maintain the temperature. So that's going to be quite good to find. Now, what I realize as well is that the last time I came here and I explored this area, well, I explored it with not many problems. I was with a prawn suit. And right now that is something I lack. So, I am just a tad bit worried. Just a tad. Now, I would like some snow fox fragments, so that's why I'm checking this area, even though I've been here before. But, it seems like there's nothing there. We do need to be careful, because, ice worms are still a Leviathan creature that could kill us. And even though death is not as problematic anymore as it was, it's still something that we should worry about. We can do this. Oh, yep, I can definitely hear the ice worm. It's right in front of me. Somewhere underneath me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Where would the Snow Stalkers be? I'm just gonna go over here. There's less space for the ice worm to come towards me. Now, if I remember, the fiber mesh for the cold suit helmet should be quite easy to obtain. It's gotta be something like you just need to get a couple of like creep vine related items, I'm pretty sure, which are pretty easy to find. I am starting to think that I made a mistake coming here with just myself and no prawn suit, because I am definitely going a lot slower than I usually would. Like in my brain, I'm just like, oh, that's a big scary sound. See, I remember this place having... Oh, bollock. Oh, bollocks. I remember this area with, like, the mushroom ice sculptures having Snow Stalkers. Oh, mate. Oh, there's more than one, too. There's more than one as well. Yeah, there were definitely Snow Stalkers around here. Okay, there's some. Okay. What I'll do... I don't know how far my penguins will be able to move. Okay. That was closer than I would have liked. One penguin. Okay. Where's the Snow Stalker going? Hello? Okay, I can see one over there in the distance. Quite far away. You can self-destruct with this thing? What in the hell? Okay, obviously we won't be able to reach the Snow Stalker from where we are currently, but what I could do is if I take it over here, I exit, right, there you go, we have it on our map, and then I just slowly but surely move over to this ice cap. Yeah, there you go. And our distance to the Snow Stalker is smaller. There you go, exactly what we need. Now, will I still be able to reach it without having to come closer? Maybe not, but we do have a lot more space on this snow mushroom to move from, so should be fine. Even though I think we might be able to make it just... Yeah, there you go. And slowly back away. Nice and simple. I want to do a quick U-turn though. I don't want to be using just... Oh my god. Oh my god. The Snow Stalker is coming directly towards me. Die. Oh my god. No! Fevered peppers! Fevered peppers! Run towards them! Quick! Ah! E. Okay, and then run. Run back. Oh no, this is the corner. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Snow Stalker. I don't wanna, annoy you right now. I just wanna leave. I don't like it. Okay. Pick up a couple more fevered peppers. Quick. You can hear the Snow Stalker behind me. Okay. Cool. Snow Stalkers are not just that bad because, you know, they're not that big. The ice worms are a lot worse. They're massive. I'll just hope that this cave takes me away back to my sea truck. Okay, yeah, it seems like it is doing just that. Do I remember this? Slight memory. Yeah, slight memory of this area. Let me just check real quick how to make fiber mesh. Because if I can make these immediately and then go straight to our new biome, that'd be awesome. Yeah, creep vine sample times 2, yeah. We can get that really quickly because it's right next to our base, so that should be good enough. We could also work on getting the sea truck fabrication module upgrade, just so then I'm able to fabricate anything down in the deep depths over there. Oh god, oh god, I've got to keep on running. I've got to keep on running, I can't stop right now. I wanted to put my mineral detection created tool and stuff. I do not have time for that. Is that water? Oh man, I'm not lost. Like I kind of have an idea of where we are and where we're going, but I'm not sure if this area is getting out or further in. That's my issue. In reality, I should have just followed where I came from. Yeah, because I think I just did a loop of some kind, maybe. The worst thing is like I can't move faster. Or at least right now. You know, I could have probably come here with a Snow Fox if I found all the blueprints. And everything would all be a lot easier, but I didn't do it. Let's check what's up there. Maybe there is a Snow Fox blueprint. Because we do need to keep in mind that that is something we need. Maybe in here somehow. That's a first aid, that's a nutrient block, and that's a run. Okay. That's a battery, sure. Why not? Let's get some fevered peppers. But I know I already have some, but we can eat some right now. Okay. There's the ice worms, so we're going that way. I mean, that is getting closer to my Nemo, which is where we want to be. So maybe this is the correct way? Isn't this the way we came from? I don't think so, because it was a bit of a small, like, difference on the angle, right? Okay. That's a good sign, in my opinion. The alien wire being destroyed. Because that tells me that we're heading some sort of correct direction. Here, though. Should I go through this cave? If this cave loops towards the right, that's not a good thing. But yeah, if it goes slowly to the left, that's awesome. Oh, you son of a stupid... Okay. Okay, this really isn't good. Oh, it's right there! Holy... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, where have I gone? Where have I gone? The ice worm was right there! Oh god. I'm doing a loop. What the hell is happening? I do a spin to the right. Tell me that it's going all the way right now. Okay, stay up, stay up, stay up. I've literally done a loop. No, this isn't the same place. What in the hell? I have no idea. Actually. Oh wait, what's this? No! What is this? Oh, I've never been here. Have I? No, I don't think I have. I really don't think I have. What is this place? What have I found? What is this? Please tell me you're gonna give me some sort of iron cube though. No? Where am I? Give me a beacon of some sort at least. Where in the hell am I? Whoa, what? What have I found? Okay, we're going up and down into these icy caves. We got a bladderfish, cool. Some more bladderfish, not really what I need right now. What is this? Good? Yep. I mean, this is definitely going out somehow. Oh shoot, I don't know. I should have enough time, right? Wait, is this what I found like 2 episodes ago where I was trying to cut through it but I couldn't? And I thought it was because a creep vine sample was blocking my way, but in reality it wasn't. Is this place? Because I remember finding a nice area where I could cut it, but it didn't allow me to. Hello? Hello? It didn't cut. Why the hell did it not cut? No, what's happened? I don't understand.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. That's terrifying. And that's beautiful. What? What is happening in here? What's happening? Oh, what the hell? This is beautiful. Are you kidding me right now? Where have I come from? Why is the sky... Look at that. I need to take a screenshot. Holy bruv. It is so beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow. Do I have an iron cube with me? Okay, what's the time first? We've already spent quite a bit of time. Okay, what I'll be doing then is getting into here. Immediately going straight to a base as fast as possible, right? No time wasting, no nothing, right? Then we're coming straight back here with an iron cube, getting to the portal, exploring it. Whatever it is, we find it, we search it, coolio. If we have enough time, Then we head back to our prawn suit and our modules, and then probably next episode go down to the construction facility, because I was not expecting to find an alien portal leading somewhere. Because we found one before, but it didn't allow you to turn it on from there, so it must have been an exit. And I would have guessed that that exit came from what would it be? Like deep down where an alien facility must have been, like maybe the construction facility. So then it's a bit easier for you to go from the top to the bottom, or otherwise you'd have to, use your sea truck or your maneuverable tools and equipment to go from one place to another. That would have taken so long. So that's what I imagined, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, let's put this in here immediately. No time wasting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you very much, Sally, I think your name is. I'm not quite sure, but I hope it is. Okay, so first things we do is open locker. Do we have a fiber mesh? No, we don't, so we jump out. Quick as speed. We are speed. Cut 1, 2, creep vines. Oh shoot, inventory full. E, yes. Buddy, what is it? Quartz? No thank you, but thank you again. Get that. Quickly go up and make ourselves some fiber mesh. So fast you don't even know that I'm actually Usain Bolt. Boom, fiber mesh created. Quick, speed, beautiful. Over here, equipment, make sure we don't make the wrong thing. Cold suit helmet, create. 3, 2, 1, give me the trophy. Equip it. Boom, dress for the weather, trophy earned. It's a gold one as well. How awesome. Great, next thing we need to do is get ourselves our habitat builder. Over here, yeah, too easy. Get it on our hands and then go straight to the right. Where to the right? Over here in construction. Get a jukebox and play it. Over. Come on. Yonder. Use, make it quickly.
The jukebox lets you listen to music
Boom.
in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
Thank you very much. Boom, got another trophy. Jukebox hero, I think it's called. I forgot though.
What is the purpose of this device?
It plays music so that I have something to listen to.
What is music? I can detect certain patterns within it. Is it mathematical? An instrument of science? Does it help with your sleep?
It does, just not in the way you're probably thinking. Music and math are strongly related. Rhythm is math, harmonies can be math, but music as a whole is more than that. We experience it on an emotional level.
As it has an impact on your pulse and breathing. It makes you move. These are controlled by music.
Yes.
We make music, and we're moved by it. Not everything is about control, Alan.
This is awesome. Check out Miracle of Sound Deep Blue, by the way. Awesome song. Really fun. I'm guessing it's relating to Subnautica Below Zero, because I know that Miracle of Sound and one other music that we have picked up is actually YouTube channels that make songs for games. So I'm guessing that that's what we were experiencing there. But before we really do anything, I'm going to make sure we pick up a 9 cube. Good that I remembered. Right, but I also want to put away some of these stuff that I do not need currently, like all these batteries, all these first aid kits. We don't need that many nutrient blocks, nor do we need that many large filtered waters or water purification tablets. What we do need is to pick up, I believe, a significant amount of iron cubes. 2, 4, 6. Beautiful. And then how much charge? 90%. Okay. While we have that waiting to charge, let's make sure that we fully heal it and repair it from 86 to 100, because we are friendly to our machines. And then let's put a rebreather on, because I don't care much about the cold suit helmet. And then we just wait for a second. Actually, no, 95% is good enough. So, alright, what time? 30 minutes, okay. We're gonna go directly to the Phi Robotics landing pad. no time wasting. Let's actually make sure that our blueprints that we've already created are gone, because we don't need them anymore. I think one of them is down here, yes, and the one of them is way further up, so I must have missed it. Where is it? It should be here somewhere. There you go. There you go. Our screen is nice and less cluttered. I was gonna say really precise, but it's not really, because we still have a bunch of things on our screen. But those are quite necessary to understand what's going on. Anyways, let's ignore that for now and go straight towards the fire robotics landing pad, not towards the architect artifact. And then it should be quite easy to understand where we're going, because the moment we reach that main, like, coastal area, right, the alien wire that we see here connects down into the little cave that we found. So that should be easy enough to find, hopefully. You know, most of these things that we're doing are all about hoping that everything works. We expect that they don't, but we hope that they do. Because hope and expectations are really, really different. So here's the wire, and here's the coastal area that I was talking about. So if we just follow this wire, yeah, I remember that quite fondly. Yeah, it should lead you here, which has nothing. But there's a tiny area that you can go in. So let's explore that with our iron cube, so we can obviously power up that alien teleporter. And then just go. No need to waste time. Because if you can do this many things at once in this one episode, that'd be awesome. I kind of like having all these different waypoints. Like, on the right of my screen and the top is just a bunch of different things. Did I? No, I didn't. I think this is the way to go. Otherwise I did a loop. But you know, the waypoints like on the right and the bottom, depending which way I'm looking, are really fun. Like, sure, they're kind of annoying at times and I could take them away, but I don't know. I think they add to the game. Okay. We've reached this area. Let's climb the ladder. I hope that we can get back up and it's not for some reason like closed off. I doubt it will be, but you never know. But yeah, there you go. The elevator's still working. It's also like, I'm just, you know, cracking my fingers right now, getting ready for something serious to happen. But I'm expecting nothing. You know? God of War taught me that. Really good. Really good thing to, you know, to know and to use. Anyways, let's insert an iron cube. No time to waste. Take that, portal. And take me to worlds beyond this. Oh, we've never been through a portal in this game. Oh, this is fun. And yeah, that's it. So the portal actually just crashes your game and forces you... Oh no, here you go. Alright. We are where I think we are, right? Yeah. So we've been here before. This is the robotics pad, yeah. So this is actually the same island, but way on the other side. We've got the fire robotics landing pad, and this is the area right over here that we've explored before. But I guess it's really cool that you can come here using that teleporter. I think I've seen everything right now, so I don't really need to check it. But that's pretty cool. That is quite awesome. We'll just use it to get back where we were, get straight to Nemo, and then hopefully find the construction facility if we have enough time, that is. Or we should at least catch up with the pilot's last known position with our items. We should probably find the location that we need to explore that we haven't done so before, and then I'll cut it out there where next episode we can see what happens and what we find, most importantly. But for now, let's just focus on what we're doing. Let's jump. Oh, I was kind of scared there. What if it like didn't pick me up or something? What I'm interested to know, does that actually just like use slow-mo, like the machinery, it's obviously fiction, right? Maybe there's some sort of science behind it that I'm just, good enough to know, which, is very likely, but it's probably mostly fiction. But I just want to know if whether the machine itself puts the actual, like, Robin in slow-mo, or if it's just an effect that the developers put, for the fun of it. Not sure. All I know is that those elevators were commonly used in Subnautica. Had a lot of things that needed to be done. You would always like go up and down the same elevator, especially at the alien shooting site thing. That's where it mostly happened. Wait a second. I apologize for that small break or strange pause. Let's go. That's 1,500 meters away. Okay, that's quite a bit. We should talk about something while waiting, This is why I want to do the podcast Let's Plays, because then I could just talk right now and, there'd be some cool conversation to have. But right now, there's just nothing. I'm just like, cool, look, fish, that's awesome, right? Look, creep vines, how great. Yeah, but I don't have much to talk about. I do have one thing, and I've made an entire Skyrim video on it. But, Game of Thrones. Now, many of you might have seen the show, right? And that's how you learnt of it. And I obviously learnt of Game of Thrones from the show as well. But I decided to read the books first. And so what I've been doing currently is reading the first book and then watching the first season. Because they're basically, the first season is based on the first book, second on the second book. Third gets a bit confusing because the third book is actually a part 1, part 2. And so what I'll do is I'm going to read part 1, which I'm currently going through right now. I'm on page 310, and my current chapter that I need to read is actually based on Daenerys Targaryen. Quite an interesting character if you ask me. But yeah, I'm on page 310, and after I finish part 1, I'll then continue reading part 2, and hopefully I'll then be able to watch season 3 of Game of Thrones with no spoilers, or with little spoilers for the book. Because they basically follow the same story. There are slight differences here and there. They're not really... I was going to say they're not important. But yeah, they're just slight differences that are, don't affect the main plot as much. But, they are really nitpicky in my opinion. For me at least. It's like, yeah, I understand. Like, yeah, they're just small differences that don't really matter. They're insignificant. But I don't want to have any, major plot points spoiled. I guess they're not spoiled. I am, looking at them through the show. But I want to focus on the books more, because that's what I'm having a lot more fun with. But yeah, I'm currently reading the part 1 of book 3, Steel and Snow. And it's absolutely incredible. Like yesterday, I remember I was like, I need to read some book. And reading is fun and all, but it's really painful to actually start reading. Because in my opinion, my brain is always like, reading, I can't be bothered. But then the moment I get into it, I'm just like, this is incredible. Why couldn't I be bothered? What am I saying? This is the best thing ever. But yeah. Connect, thank you very much. And then how the hell do I get into the famous place that we need to go to? Hopefully through here. Oh, you stupid thing. Do that so they don't follow me. It's gonna be to the left here, isn't it? Oh no. This kinda looks right. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, this looks good. I've chosen the most strangest route to follow, but this is correct at least. That's all that matters. But yeah, no, so far the book's been great. I will take a small break between part 1 and 2. Not because I need it, but just because I have other things to read that are, mandatory for school and stuff, so I'll probably do that first. But I am just really excited about what Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire, which is actually the book series name, has to offer. Because right now, like, even from the first book to now, I'm reading it a bit differently because I'm paying more attention to the words used rather than just the plot, right? Because I'm just looking at, like, how imagery is used and how this is done and so on and so forth. Whereas, you know, not a long time ago, it was just like, cool, yeah, sure, why not? Right? Whereas now I'm just like, this character, what's the purpose? What's the story? You know, I'm looking at it more analytically rather than just, you know, writing things down. And my brain is like, this is the plot. This person died. Coolio, that's it. No, I'm being more careful with how I'm reading. Which I think is a good habit to get into. I'm not 100% sure because, you know, I've barely gotten into it, but I hope it is. Because it should just make my life a lot easier in life later on, especially if I continue doing, or if I start doing video essays, right? Just being able to note down major, I guess, plot points and arcs when I initially read a book rather than having to reread it is going to be really, really helpful. Now, if you couldn't tell, we are back at the gem area, and it's not that surprising that we actually needed to come here to continue the story. What we needed to do, I believe, is what will happen sometime soon. So, where the architect component, like cave-in is, which I hope we'll find sometime soon, if we go to that, and then head around northeast, I think, or some direction east, we should be able to find a new pathway. Oh god, what has happened? But we should be able to find a new pathway leading to a brand new biome. Now, the video I saw made it look really simple, but I'll take a guess that it's a bit harder because I'm already lost. You know? So, I'm not gonna take everything for granted. I mean, we don't really need to go the same way the video went, but it did have some clear pathways, so that would be nice. But for some reason, this seems familiar, because the video had some sort of like ravine originally. Oh wait, maybe this is the big cave-in, is it? Yeah, it looks like it. So then here, yeah, he went around like northeast and found not a second path, a new path, yeah, probably this right here, towards a biome. And for some reason he went almost immediately, like, the surroundings changed rather quickly. So hopefully that's what will happen to us as well. Now we could start going down, but I don't know if that's the correct thing to do, because it's east that way. Yeah, I think I'll head east. I mean, this definitely looks different, and it is a gradual... Yeah, this is it. Here's the red gems that I saw. Oh man, let me check the time real quick. You know, I think we'll explore these red gems next time. So for now, I'll just thank you very much for watching, and I will not implore you, not ask you, but, you know, I'll tell you to consider to like, share, and subscribe, because that definitely does help. And yeah, please do hit the notification bell if you want to see what happens down in these red gem area, because I'm definitely intrigued. Right, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.